Hey guys, it's Tuesday, April 12th. And for Jesus' time, if we can remember back 2,000 years ago, in Jesus' time, it was morning. Jerusalem, he was there at the temple. The chief priests, the scribes, the elder, they were there for the final time. They were going to confront and challenge Jesus' authority that day. And that confrontation lasts from morning until late afternoon. You can read about this in Matthew 21, Mark 11, and Luke 20. So then late in the afternoon, after Jesus had been grilled by these guys all day long, they again go to the Mount of Olives. If you'll remember, the Mount of Olives is a place where Jesus would often just draw away from. This is a place where many Jews, even to this day, are still buried. This is a place where there was gardens and groves of trees, but they could seek shelter. Jesus often camped here alone. So this was a place of comfort for Jesus, where he'd also often go to experience the presence of his Father. And so as they went, Jesus made this proclamation, this announcement. He talked about how the temple would soon be destroyed. Now, he was talking about his body, but he's also talking about much the temple of Jerusalem. You can read about this in Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke 21. But on the Mount of Olives, he prophesies about the events that occurred just before his second coming. He's talking about days that might be like today. It's worth going and checking that out. Matthew 24 through 26, Mark 13, and Luke 21. And so near that evening, the disciples are told that the Passover is going to be in just a few days. The chief priests, the scribes, the elders, all those, the great Sanhedrin, all the people basically who hate Jesus, they're going to meet at this place, Caiaphas, the high priest's house. They meet to discuss how to kill Jesus. The plotting has been going on, but it's getting real and it's getting serious, and the speed is going to pick up. But they want to figure out how to trick him. And so with all of this, Jesus travels again to Bethany, and he stays at Simon the leper's house. And again, this beautiful thing happens. While he's eating, this woman comes in and she anoints his head with this very expensive ointment, this very expensive perfume. Some of the disciples, they criticize the woman. Again, how could this money have been spent? Why is she coming in and wasting all this money? But again, that act of love would be the only thing that stuck with Jesus while he's at the cross. I love how the Bible is so quick to show us the role that women played in the life of Jesus. They were not second-class citizens to him. They were the ones who loved him thoroughly, and they loved him well. They loved him in a way that stuck around when everyone else ran off. And this is one of those times. He corrects them. He kind of chides them for being overly critical. And he was saying, this woman is anointing me for my burial, and you guys aren't even going to be around to do that. And so he was bringing some real clarity to that moment. You can read about this in Matthew 26 and Mark 14. But again, this is one of those times to sit back and reflect. You know, the disciples have been seeing a lot of amazing things from Jesus. They saw the triumphal entry. They saw the miracle of that fig tree being cursed. They saw Jesus turn the tables. They have been seeing a lot of stuff packed into a short amount of time, a very short amount of time. They knew his teachings about what was about to come, but yet they were still blind to what that might be. What would you have been? Do you think you would have been fully open and expecting what was about to happen? Why do you think they weren't? Spend some time wrestling with this stuff as we again prepare